breaking news update from the Wave troubleshooters. Newly uncovered documents reveal an extensive gun and drug trafficking investigation that ultimately led to the raid on a Louisville liquor store earlier this month.
The new documents, which come from the ATF, also show new photos of the evidence seized by investigators during their raid. Ward Jollis joins us now with more.
Myra John, 31 guns and multiple different drugs, including meth, MDMA, and fentanyl, were all taken from Liquor Palace 5 during that ATF raid on January 10th over on Preston Highway. 2 men were arrested. One of them, Sukhsheet Bains, founded that liquor store, and we've now learned that he is married to the current owner. Now, all that aside, we're getting our first look at some of the items seized by ATF agents. Take a look at this. These have all been connected to the alleged drug and gun trafficking ring operating out of that liquor store. That includes several ghost guns, high-caliber weapons, silencers, and large amounts of drugs. And while the ATF seized most of this from Sukhsheet Bains, who opened the liquor store, the actual target of their investigation was a man named Christopher Gardner. He's the man on your screen. He's the one that the ATF believes was supplying these weapons to Bains and others from a camper parked behind his house. Bains then allegedly sold the weapons out of the back of Liquor Palace 5. And through confidential informants and undercover detectives, the ATF was able to set up multiple gun and drug buys from Bains, who then pointed them in the direction of Gardner. Search warrants were granted, and that led to the raid on Liquor Palace 5. That means 3 men have now been connected to this investigation: Sukhsheet Bains, Christopher Gardner, and Jonathan Ernspiker, all of them. Although it's unclear still how Ernspiker is actually connected to all of this. So needless to say, this is a very active investigation with several moving parts, but we're going to keep an eye on all 3 of these suspects as they make their way through the court system. John, Myra.
All right, thank you, Ward.